what's up? So I've decided that before I get started on doing anything else in this house, I really need to get my workspace together, because this is where I work my magic. This is where I get my stuff done. So I pretty much turn my basement into my workspace. My basement is composed of 3 spaces. There's an open space, a garage, and a storage area. What I plan on doing is turning my open space into my upholstery area for my small projects, and my sewing area for my small projects or my home decor projects. I want to turn my garage into my woodworking area, and then I want to turn my storage area into, surprise, my storage area, so that if there's things that I don't need and I don't commonly use, I can already have it in my storage. Okay, let's get that. That's good. Okay. You know, I had to raise my stand up. I realized that as I was squatting that it wasn't cool, so I raised it up. Here we are. The main goal is for my basement to be, or my workspace to be, more streamlined, organized. It's just more eventful. Right now, well, before it was kind of whack. Check the pictures out. It was a lot of access stuff in my storage area. It's just bleh. It was just too much. And I found myself getting very upset when it came to me looking for something or me working on something, and then I had to stand outside in the cold working on the piece because space wasn't organized and I didn't make the time to organize it. So I decided that I was going to spend the last week and a half working on it, and doggone it, I have made tremendous progress. I'm so proud of myself. Now, hear me out. I say progress strongly because this basement was a travesty before I got to it. It was freaking foolish. It was just rambunctious, overwhelming, you name it. I was totally discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things I had to do was space plan. So my workspace overall, I would say this is my main space, and I'm gonna do a lot of my filming, a lot of my production outside of my upholstery area. It's roughly about 400 square feet between the two. My garage itself is probably about 200-300 square feet. It's really not that large of a space. So I wanted to make sure that I planned out what I wanted to do with it before I got down here and just started doing stuff. I mentioned organizing. It's kind of like what you're seeing right. I have been finding things that I have not used in a year or two. Like, disclaimer, I am a out of sight, out of mind individual. So with that being said, yeah, the con about that is that makes me buy more things. For example, this. So I know it seems like something small, but this is a box of rubber gloves that I have bought so many of in the past few months that I didn't realize that I had a new box of rubber gloves until I started organizing my garage. That, my friend, is ridiculous, because there's a lot of other things that's like that too. So another focus I had was on mobility. I wanted to make sure that I utilized my space as much as possible. And one of the ways I wanted to do that is to make more of my items mobile. It allows me to not only have more flexibility in my workspace, but it also allows me, if it's a beautiful day, to roll everything outside and get things going while I'm outdoors. The thing I decided to utilize is wall space. The previous owners of this house decided to put up a lot of pegboards in the garage, and I thank them for it. Believe it or not, when I first got here, that was not like my goal. I didn't want to utilize it. I actually wanted to take them down. But as I started really finding my passion and getting into my craft, I started really appreciating the blessing of the pegboards. In addition, I've created shelves in the open space so I can actually put more things on the wall. So I have a shelf for my sanders, and I also have a shelf for my cordless drill set, which is a blessing from the heavens. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Hope you tune in. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. If you have any comments or questions or any inspiration, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. So, If nothing else, let me get back to this cleaning up, and you all have an awesome day.